Welcome to Radiance and Presence. I'm Vaibhavi Radhy Patel, personal stylist and founder of Radiance and Presence. This podcast is for women 35 plus who are ready to get dressed like themselves. We talk about color, silhouette, style identity, and the psychology of getting dressed. The practical work of understanding what's actually yours and wearing it with clarity. Let's get into it. You open your closet, there are clothes on every hanger, and you stand there getting more and more frustrated because nothing looks right. This is not a shopping problem. Your closet is full of clothes from different parts of your life. And the version of you that needed to prove something, the version of you that was chasing a trend, the version of you that bought something hoping it would fit differently one day. And none of these versions is who you are right now. And that is why nothing fits. Not because you need more, but most of what is there is not you anymore. Look at your closet right now. How many pieces actually feel like you today and not the person you were 2 years ago or even 5 years ago? That feeling, standing in front of a full closet, having nothing to wear, is one of the most common things I hear from women in their 30s and 40s. And the instinct is always to go shopping, buy something new, start over. But before you spend a single dollar, I want you to look at what is already there. Every piece in your closet tells a story about who you were when you bought it. The corporate blazer you wore when you needed to be taken seriously, the bright going out top from when weekends looked completely different, the jeans that almost fit that you kept anyway, the oversized sweater you reach for when you want to disappear. None of these pieces are wrong, but if most of your wardrobe belongs to a version of you from 5 years ago, of course getting dressed feels like putting on a costume. The question today is not what should I buy? It is how do I figure out what actually belongs in my wardrobe right now? And there are 4 things that are probably taking up space in your closet. And they are the reason nothing feels like you. Let me ask you something. How many pieces in your closet did you buy to be taken seriously? Not because you love them, not because you felt like yourself in them, but because they said, I'm credible, I belong in this room. Those are armor clothes. And armor is not a style, it's a defense. It's what you wear when you don't trust that you will be seen for who you actually are. So you put on something that does the talking for you. And at some point, something changed because you became more sure of yourself. The room stopped being worth that much effort. But the blazer is still there, stiff and untouched, making you feel a bit guilty every time you walk past it. If you have 3 or 4 pieces like this, bought for other people's eyes and not your own comfort, this is where you start. How much of what you own did you actually buy for yourself? And how much did you buy to manage how other people see you? If this is the kind of conversation you have been looking for, subscribe. I post every Friday. This is exactly what we talk about here. Armor clothes are the first. The second is what I call past life clothes. You probably have at least one piece that belonged to a completely different season of your life. That going out top from when Fridays looked different, the bold print dress from a phase where you were trying on a look that never quite stuck, the heels for events you no longer attend. These are not bad pieces. They just don't belong to the life you're living now. And most women don't get rid of them because of guilt. Maybe I will go somewhere that calls for this. Maybe I will be that version of myself again. But holding on to clothes from a closed chapter is a way of refusing to let that chapter close. And it keeps your wardrobe stuck in a version of you that has already moved on. Is there one piece in your closet that belongs to a life you no longer are living and that you've been keeping just in case? Third, and this one causes the most quiet damage, guilt clothes. The pieces that don't fit, the ones you kept because you were going to get back there, the ones you bought on sale and brought home and never wore because the moment passed. And every time you see them, there is a small hint of something, not quite shame, but something close to that. the jeans in a size you have not been in years, the dress you paid too much for and wore once, the gym clothes for the routine that lasted 3 weeks. The pieces are not neutral. They carry weight. And every morning when you open your closet and you see them, your energy goes toward them and away from the actual task of getting dressed. Getting dressed should not start with a reminder of what you have not done yet. How many pieces in your closet make you feel worse every time you see them, not better? And fourth, this is the most common: hiding clothes, not armor. Armor is structured, deliberate. Hiding clothes are the opposite. They're the oversized sweater you reach for because it requires no decision. The loose trousers that blur your shape, the cardigan that covers everything. There's nothing wrong with comfort, but there is a difference between something that is comfortable and something that is designed to make you invisible. Hiding clothes are what a lot of women reach for when something has shifted in their body, in their life, and how they feel about themselves. And the wardrobe has not caught up yet. And so you wear clothes that say, "Don't look at me yet. I'm not ready." The problem is that you have probably been not ready for a while now. And you deserve to get dressed in the morning and to feel steady, not hidden. Are you dressing to show up, or are you dressing to disappear? I'd really like to know. Those are the 4 things cluttering your wardrobe: armor, past life pieces, guilt clothes, and hiding clothes. What comes next is not shopping. It's getting clear on 3 things: your color, your silhouette, and your style identity. Most women choose colors one of 2 ways. They either play it safe and everything's in black, navy, and gray, nothing that commits to anything, or they follow trends. The color of the season, the shade everyone's wearing, the one that looks extraordinary on someone else's skin. Neither of those is the same as knowing your own colors. Your color is not the one that is currently fashionable. It is the color that when you put on, it makes you look like you slept well, like your face and your clothes are part of the same sentence. Some women's depth is cool, and they drain in warm tones. They settle better in blues and slates and cool neutrals. And some women are warm. They disappear in black and come alive in terracotta, olive, and caramel. And when you're wearing the wrong color, no amount of tailoring will make the outfit look right. When you're wearing the right color, a simple cotton shirt can look like it was made for you. Is your wardrobe built around what is on trend, or around what actually makes your face look alive? The second thing to get clear on is your silhouette, not the silhouette that is fashionable, not the flattering in the way that the word usually means, which is just another way of saying smaller. Your silhouette is about where the lines of your clothing fall on your body and whether those lines make you feel present or make you feel like you disappear. Most women who feel stuck in their wardrobe are wearing clothes that are too big, or not wrong in the size, but chosen to cover, soften, and blur. And blurring is not comfort. Blurring is a way to make yourself easily overlooked. When the hem of the jacket falls in the right place, when the shoulder of a shirt sits where it should, when the proportion of a trouser to a top is right, you feel more confident. You take up the right amount of space. Your clothes are part of you, not something you're hiding underneath. Are your clothes fitting your body, or are they hiding it? Third is the style identity. Maybe you're wearing styles that are trendy, or maybe you're wearing the latest shoes that are popular, or a dress, and maybe it doesn't really actually fit who you are. Knowing your style is a very important part of getting dressed daily. Once you know your style, everything looks consistent. When somebody sees you, they're not looking at different versions of you. They're looking at a clear, cohesive version of you every time you show up. And that's important for people to understand who you are through how you dress. If you're dressing differently in a different style every day, or you don't quite have your style together, it sends an inconsistent, unconscious message to other people. And when you have your style identity clear, it really builds your confidence. You know exactly who you are and what to wear, and you don't even have to guess when you're shopping. Now that you have a clearer picture of what is cluttering your actual wardrobe and what actually works when you get it right, before you buy anything, there's one question that I want to close with. Does this let me look like myself, or does it make me look like a version of myself for someone else? You don't want something that makes you look professional enough, or the right size, or the version chasing the latest trends or the season's colors. The version is the you right now. When you shop with that question, most things fail it. And the ones that pass it are the ones you actually wear. Finding your personal style is not about having more. If you want more conversations like this, honest conversations about what is actually going on in your wardrobe and why, subscribe. And this is actually the work we do. It's about getting clear on your color, clear on your silhouette, clear on your style identity, and clear on who you are getting dressed for. And then building slowly a wardrobe where everything you put on in the morning feels like a yes. And if you want help with any of these three things, I work with women individually through focused 90-minute sessions. The Radiance Color Analysis, where we identify your specific tones, depths, contrasts that make you look your best. The Silhouette and Proportion, where we work through what are the best silhouettes, lines, cuts that enhance your body and make you feel confident. The Style Identity, where we clarify how to dress for who you actually are. What is your actual style identity so that your wardrobe looks consistent and every piece works together? You leave knowing something precise. There is a link to book in the description below. Stay with it. Your clothes are not separate from how you feel about yourself. They are how you show up before you say a word. Dressing like yourself is not vanity, it is clarity. That's everything for today. If this episode was useful, share it with a woman who needs to hear it. You can find me at VaibhaviRadhyPatel.com. That's where you can book a color analysis, a silhouette session, or a full style journey. The Radiance list is there too if you want curated style updates straight in your inbox. I'm Vaibhavi Radhy Patel. Dress like yourself, be seen clearly.